All right, so we're with Dean of Students and you're the Director of Esports, Joshua Engel. So Joshua, can you tell us, my first question for you is, what is esports?
Yeah, that's a great question that a lot of people have been asking me lately. If you're not in the know, it can be confusing and not really understanding, what's the benefit for those people that are participating. But esports is a lot like collegiate sports in other regards, in that it's really a competition and a way to sponsor students and collaborate with students and get them coordinated with teams. And get them more engaged on campus. But it really is just competitive gaming. Lots of people like to play against each other and with each other as teams, and it can be a lot of fun. But it's essentially just competition between two different teams, where people are really invested in the outcome.
Okay, and so who are the two different teams? Is this a division or a conference?
Yeah, so right now what's been coordinated across the state, really mostly with Jeff Price through the Oklahoma Association of Collegiate Esports. That is a new state organization that is coordinating events and tournaments and really putting together something tangible for coaches like Hayden Harrington and directors like me to collaborate with other directors and other coaches and have our teams compete against them for competitions.
All right, and then I saw some of the games you were playing. It's going to be Super Smash Bros. Is that right?
Yeah, we're really excited. That will be our first team that we decide on. Our tryouts actually are on October 3rd, and you can catch us on our Twitch stream at SWOSU Esports. But we're really excited about that because this will be the first time we put together an actual team for esports at SWOSU.
Okay, and then what are some other games you could be playing? Do you know?
Yeah, so we really want to incorporate what students are enjoying. And right now, students love playing Overwatch. They love playing League of Legends. They love playing Call of Duty, CSGO, and there's a number of other games that we're looking at playing. But so far, the games we have confirmed will be Rocket League, League of Legends, Overwatch, and Super Smash Bros. There will be other games that we incorporate later on, but some of that will depend on what students want to compete in.
Okay, and we were in there in the arena looking at that. Could you tell us more? Because you said there were players stacked on top of each other.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a weird thing to say when we're talking about esports, because most arenas that you're in has stadium seating, which is great because you can see the competitors. But the issue that creates is that it's very stagnant, right? You have two competing teams right next to each other. Yeah. What we want to do is add some drama to that, and we're excited because we'll actually have stacked competitors. So rather than have them one next to each other, we'll actually have one team on top of the other on the second floor. And we'll also have some seating on that second floor arena and some standing room so that students can watch the teams compete in a little bit of a different format. It adds a little bit of an element that we're not used to with arenas.
Okay, and then how do you make this COVID friendly if it's not? So if you can't use the arena by the time it's ready, how do you make that COVID friendly?
My gosh, that's been on my mind since we started the response to coronavirus. The good thing about esports is, much like traditional sports, a lot of people like to watch, and if you can't be there for the game itself, in traditional sports you would watch it on TV, but esports actually has a leg up because we have streaming services that are available, like the Twitch stream service that I told you about earlier. So that makes it a lot easier for students to get involved wherever they are. If they're on campus, off campus, if they're at home, if they're in the dorm, everyone can watch the competitions.
So how did this all get started, esports?
Well, I think the state of Oklahoma started seeing the benefits of esports, and there were certain programs, I think there were one or two. Rogers State had a program that was early on, and they would really set the bar for the rest of the state to say, hey, this is what esports can be. And so a lot of institutions looked at that and said, yeah, let's do that, but let's first see if our students are interested. And SWOSU, even though we're in Western Oklahoma, you'd be surprised that our computer and video game club is actually the largest organization on our campus. Our students wanted esports, and they were asking for esports for years, actually. So the administration was trying to find a way to coordinate all of this. And then I started a year ago in this position, and as soon as I started and told them I'm interested in esports, well, we started running, and we got the esports arena starting to develop, and Coach Harrington and I actually started coordinating and developing a handbook and a program that we could actually use to support students while they're here.
Okay, and then who all can play esports? Is this for a certain class, or?
That is a great question. Some students are saying, I don't know if I'm eligible to play or not. any student that is on this campus that has good academic standing, meaning a GPA of 2.0 or above, is eligible to participate in one of our teams for esports.
What are the awards players can get from this?
Well, there's a lot of rewards that students get from it. One is academic engagement, which is less tangible, but I still think is really important for students, because when you're here on a college campus, you need to feel like you belong somewhere. And being a part of a team is an excellent way to feel like you're engaged and connected to a campus. Other rewards we're trying to set up is, right now we're working with sponsors and we're hoping to have scholarships available to students. That's tricky because we rely on the local community and we rely on businesses in the community to help support the program. And there's been a lot of interest around that. So we hope to have scholarships available for students at some point.
Okay. Well, thank you, Joshua.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
No problem.